just praying for more creative ways to get my point across to my students, either at church or at school. And so you guys are going to reap the benefit of that prayer. I hope it's going to be a benefit.
Amen.
And my students, sometimes they'll come in to my classroom and they'll see the markers out, the paper and the rulers and the scissors, and they're like, oh, we get to do an activity today. And of course, if you knew me, you would know why that would be funny, because sometimes I'm like, activity or not, can't you just learn this stuff, But sometimes you do have to be a little more creative about what you do and all that stuff in the classroom. So that's what all that is about. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the little object lessons and stuff that God gave me as I was writing some thoughts down or whatever. So first of all, the last time that I spoke was back in December, and everything was going really great. It was going awesome until I spoke here. And then it seemed like all hell broke loose after that. But anyway, I think at the top of your notes I have some scriptures in my little opening line there that since I was last here speaking, I have been challenged physically, emotionally, intellectually even, professionally, and in several relationships that I have in my life. And I know that these challenges are transforming me. What I've learned is it's up to me and it's my choice how they're going to transform me. Y'all know I got to get my tears out of the way, and then I'll really get to going, right?
All right.
So anyway, and that can be for better or for worse. So I'm playing.
I'm trying to interrupt
I'm trying to
you
get
best I
back in
can.
the teacher mode. I'm teasing. Yes, school does start back next week, and I am a little excited. I am. And what I want you to do with the sticky notes is I want you to answer a question for me. And you may have several answers to this question.
Does everybody get one?
Huh?
Everybody get one?
Everybody may want 2 or 3, actually. But anyway,
That's 2.
you will have several answers to this question, I hope. Some of you may only have one, some of you may have several or whatever.
2 or 3.
It's like I tell the youth group, there are more right answers than there are wrong. There's always more right answers. And if you always keep that, your focus on the positive there, then you'll come up with some really good right answers, okay? But what I want you to write down on the sticky note is your reasons as to why do you want to be healed. Whatever it is that you need healing for, why is it that you want to be healed? What is your reason? And I want you to just put one reason on each sticky note. And Miss Elizabeth is already laughing, so there's no telling what she's already thought of over there. I'm going to give you a few minutes there to think of your reasons and write them down. But just put one reason on each sticky note. So if you have more than one reason, you'll have more than one sticky note. Don't overanalyze it. Just write down whatever is the first thing that comes to your mind. Yes, Randy. Thank you for raising your hand to be recognized.
I lost my pencil.
Did you know you were coming to school today?
No.
Did you know you needed a pen?
I was going to go the other way. But
I've actually got one. I'm playing with you. Tell you, I've got to practice getting back into teacher mode. Do you have one, Elizabeth?
I think I can use it out.
I got 1 pound.
Of course you do, because I went in here and got a couple of pens. That's
I
why.
want pink. I want to show one you got.
Okay.
Then I want. your memories.
It is.
I'll leave these here just in case somebody runs out of ink or something. You know, I asked a student of mine one time, he said he didn't have a pen or pencil or anything to write with, and I asked him that question. I said, didn't you know that you were going to come to school today? He said, no, ma'am, I didn't. My intention was to skip, but my mama caught me. Hey, Lou, you can just join a group. They're writing down on the little sticky notes right now reasons why you want to be healed. One reason per sticky note.
Okay.
If you're finished, what I want you to do is on this board over here, I have two little columns. One says selfish and the other one says selfless. I want you to put your sticky note in the appropriate column. If you think that reason is selfish, then I want you to put it under here. If you think it's selfless, I want you to put it over here. Leave the middle clear for me because we're going to put something else there in a few minutes.
That's when mine falls in the middle.
That's just like a teacher.
No gray area, sorry. God don't like lukewarm. Isn't that a scripture in the Bible somewhere? That's Pamela's revised version.
I don't remember being phrased exactly that way.
That's all right.
Carla didn't put any of hers under selfish.
I think I'm mine selfish.
In a 50-minute period, you run out of time in a hurry. In a 50-minute period, you run out of time before you can get much done.
Well, fortunately at school we have 90 minutes now.
Oh, do you? Oh, you
Y'all
do-
are prepared for 90
You do
minutes
those
today.
90-minute, okay, you've done 90-minute section.
I'm teasing.
Do you realize that I was a part of the study group when I was teaching school to inaugurate the 90-minute classes?
Oh, really?
That's been a lot.